I want to tell you a story, man. It's a story of an incredibly evocative song. Picture this. It's the early 1990s. A small but fierce band out of California. They're part of an underground movement. Hard, raw, and uncompromising. On the one hand, war-like riffs, energy, and power. And on the other, deep faith. They recorded an album in 1991 that would become legendary in Christian rock and metal circles. On that album sat one particular song, a song written in the midst of tension between despair and hope, between the world's darkness and the light of Christ. It was inspired by genuine questions of the heart, like, what is the deal with these lies in the world? Why do they have this power that deceives us and holds us captive? And what's the truth that sets us free from these prisons? The song paints a picture of someone manipulated and twisted and bent, not by God, but by the forces of the world and the flesh and the enemy. The lyrics shine a bright light on the brokenness of humanity and lift up God as the antidote. This echoes the message of the Apostle Paul in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, where he says, "Do not be conformed any longer to the pattern, to the mindset, to the thinking and the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." The heart of the song's message, the chains you don't even see, are oftentimes the ones that need the light of Christ to shine on them the most. Here's another verse from Ephesians chapter 5, verses 8 and 9. Paul says, "You were once darkness," speaking to believers, "but now you're light in the Lord. Walk as children of light." If we grasp that, really grasp that, then we understand that this song is more than just metal. It's ministry. It's the hard edge of rock, meeting the beautiful, life-giving, renewing, redeeming edge of grace. When the album dropped, the band's profile wasn't huge. And yet, over time, more and more people began to reference it as a touchstone. In fact, one prominent Christian rock magazine later listed it among their top 100 Christian rock and metal albums of all time. And this song became a kind of hymn for hard rockers fighting unseen battles. Years later, when the band reunited in 2009, they re-released this album, and the fans showed up. The passion kicked back in, and what had once seemed like a side project became a beacon, a subculture of faith-driven heavy music. The band who released this juggernaut of hard rock faith, The Crucified. And the song, Mindbender. Hey friend, if the channel's a blessing to you and you'd like to support my work, consider buying me a cup of coffee. The link's in the description below. I really appreciate it. If you've never heard The Crucified or you haven't listened to them in a while, I've got their song Mindbender queued up for you right here. Click on it. Let it rock you up. Keep your eyes on Jesus.